In this vlog, we'll try to see the new trending IDE from Google, that is Antigravity. Hope you might have heard this everywhere, and for the beginners as well, this is a very interesting tool in the field of AI. So you might be well familiar how AI is growing day by day, and this particular vlog I'll be clearly explaining you how to get started with this particular IDE and try creating your own products. I'm saying products, not a single task. So you can generate the complete product end to end, and here you can play multiple roles like a manager, developer, tester as well here. So by the end of this video, you will be seeing something like this where you can see the dashboard. I mean, our application is now created and is now up and running on your Mac desktop. Yes, this is not a mobile application. This is not a website. We have generated this particular application for the desktop, and this works for all the desktops. Again, what I am saying is here we are trying to run on Mac OS, but it will work on Windows, Linux. Just let me know in the comment section below if you wanted to have your own application on your desktop. So by the end of this video, you will be able to create this particular application and even similar applications on your own, even if you don't know single programming language or not even aware of what coding is. So just try stay tuned till the end of this particular video, and I'll make you create your own applications. In this vlog, we'll try to see the new trending IDE from Google, that is Antigravity. Hope you might have heard this everywhere, and for the beginners as well, this is a very interesting tool in the field of AI. So you might be well familiar how AI is growing day by day, and this particular vlog I'll be clearly explaining you how to get started with this particular IDE and try creating your own products. I'm saying products, not a single task. So you can generate the complete product end to end, and here you can play multiple roles like a manager, developer, tester as well here. So let us try to drive through this particular video till the end, and I'll be clearly explaining you what you can exactly do with this particular anti-gravity tool. So now let's try to download this particular tool first, and let me try to download it here. And we do have multiple variants here like Mac OS, Windows and Linux. And also here we do have like an Apple Silicon and Intel. I have already downloaded this on my system and I have already installed it. And if you have not done so, this is how it looks like when you open this particular IDE. So let me try to show you how exactly we need to make use of this particular anti-gravity. So here we do have different use cases here. So let me go through the pricing section as well. So this is a very big question most of you might be having. So we are trying to develop end-to-end complete product, how much it will cost us. So here we do have a free tier available for those who are getting started with. So once you get a good clarity on this particular tool, you can go through the other variants like developer team and organization plan based upon your requirement. So I hope you got a clarity. And now let's go through the use cases here. And when coming to the use cases, right, we do have like professional, front end and full stack here available. And that itself clearly says like you can develop the front end and back end as well. So earlier there was a little bit problem with the back end when you are dealing with the AI related things, but now that is being easily solved using this particular anti-gravity IDE. So this is the anti-gravity IDE, similar to that of the VS Code if you are very much familiar with using it earlier. And here we do have like an open agent manager. Let's try to see. We have got a message in the inbox, and let me try to show you what this message is. So this is the task which I have given to the anti-gravity when I have installed it. I have not run this particular task. I just gave this particular task so as to show you how this will be in the pending state when you close the IDE and go away. So this is again one more feature where you can resume back to the task and get started with the work again. So we do have a lot of features in this particular anti-gravity IDE. We'll be going through each one of them going further. And here let me try to dive through this particular prompt here. And this is again a very simple prompt. I want to create a Mac app for my desktop that could store some info and retrieve in the dashboard. So this is very clear, it's not any complicated task here, anyone can understand. I am trying to create this particular application, and here we can go through this particular implementation plan as well. So it is clearly showing like it will be using Electron and React for this particular application. So what is again Electron? Let me try to show you. This is a framework which will help us to build a cross-platform desktop apps. And again, we do have variants here like React we are using here, but we have Vue.js, Next.js, Angular, and lot of available options for us. So if you are familiar with Angular, for example, you can just add a prompt here saying that I am familiar with Angular, so replace React with Angular, and that will help you easily to get started with Angular instead of React. If you're facing any issue, just let me know in the comment section below when trying to change this particular React to Angular. So now I'm very much comfortable with Electron and React, and let's try to proceed with this particular implementation and try to see how the application is being developed. And again, I suggest you to go through the implementation plan completely and then proceed with the implementation. Why? Because you need to have a very good knowledge on what you are trying to implement. If you are just blindly going through the AI tools, right, it will be very much hard for you to trace what exactly happening. So here I again suggest you to go through this thought process and the initialization data which is this providing here, because you need to go task by task here. It's not like you have given one task to the AI and it's continuously generating something. You need to know well aware. Even I said, right, even for the beginners who are not aware of the coding can use this particular tool, but even for them, just try to read through what exactly is happening here. So even it's a simple English plan to build a Mac OS desktop application, so it's showing in a very easy way. Now let us try to run this particular command first. It's like an npm install command, so it's a package manager, it is asking us to install. Let me try to accept this and we'll proceed further. Yes. So what I'm trying to say is, whenever you are making use of AI, just get to know what exactly we are trying to implement, because somewhere it might struck sometimes. There you need to know what exactly happened and what more need to be happened, so that you can provide some guidance to the AI. This is what the issue is like that. So here you can see we have created, I mean, we have generated index.html, main.jsx, and app.jsx here. So these particular files are now generated, and this is the current task which is being going on. And here you can see we are creating package.json and again other files and installing the dependencies here, and all these particular files are now added into our folder. So I have created a new folder and there I have given this particular prompt. I said you earlier, right, it acts like a manager, it acts like a tester as well, not only a developer. So it will do all the tasks which are listed, and then it will try to review the things, and also will give you a chance to review it, and also it will perform some testing things and will update you with the detailed documentation as well. So going forward, these particular tools play a very vital role in application development, and I suggest every one of you have a very good knowledge on this. So it is now asking us to go through the walkthrough what it had developed till now, and also it is verifying the application now. Let us try to see what it provided. Go through the walkthrough and try to see. Let me try to open this particular walkthrough here. So it is saying I have created your Mac dashboard app. So yes, the app is now created and the project is fully set up. Let me try to open the walkthrough here. So this is the walkthrough, and it is also explaining us how to get started, get to run this particular application. I'll simply ask the tool itself to run it. So I'm not trying to go through these particular statements here, but I suggest you to go through them. I will ask here, so it is saying like ask anything, right? Let me ask run the application. I'll just ask the AI itself to run this particular application, and let's try to see will it be able to do so. So it is trying to generate, yes, it is going through some execution task here and launching the development server. So it is running the server. Okay, now I think it will be able to run this application as well. Yes, we are now able to see the application up and running. And yes, this is exactly what we thought. Let me try to give my name here and also some content. Let me try to provide some content. And this is exactly what we tried. This is what my idea earlier, and that particular idea came true with the help of anti-gravity. So even for those beginners who are watching this particular tutorial, you can easily understand, right? I have not written a single line of code here, and even I have not gone through the code as well, but I have got the exact output what I wanted. So this is the way you create the applications using anti-gravity. And if you are having any queries, just let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you found this tutorial interesting. If yes, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. And here is the playlist for our previous tutorials where we have discussed more on AI related stuff.